Today, we will talk about the Dutch tulip bulb market bubble, also known as Tulipmania. The Dutch tulip bulb market bubble, also known as Tulipmania, was one of the most famous market bubbles and crashes of all time. It occurred in Holland during the early to mid-1600s, when speculation drove the value of tulip bulbs to extremes. At the market's peak, the rarest tulip bulbs traded for as much as 6 times the average person's annual salary. Tulips first appeared in Europe in the 16th century, arriving via the spice trading routes that lent a sense of exoticism to these imported flowers that looked like no other flower native to the continent. It is no surprise, then, that tulips became a luxury item destined for the gardens of the affluent. In 1634, Tulipmania swept through Holland. The rage among the Dutch to possess tulip bulbs was so great that the ordinary industry of the country was neglected, and the population, even to its lowest dregs, embarked in the tulip trade. By the end of 1637, the bubble had burst. Buyers announced that they could not pay the high price previously agreed upon for bulbs, and the market fell apart. While it was not a devastating occurrence for the nation's economy, it did undermine social expectations. The obsession with tulips has captured the public's imagination for generations. The tulip craze took hold of all levels of Dutch society in the 1630s. The tulip mania is a model for the general cycle of a financial bubble, and similar cycles have been observed in the price of Beanie Babies, baseball cards, non-fungible tokens, and shipping stocks. In 1841, Charles Mackay popularized the event as the paradigm for an asset bubble. Some recent scholarship suggests that the idea of tulip mania has been greatly exaggerated as a parable or lesson in taming greed and excess. Here are 4 key takeaways. 1. The Dutch tulip bulb market bubble was one of the most famous asset bubbles and crashes of all time. 2. At the height of the bubble, tulips sold for approximately 10,000 guilders, equal to the value of a mansion on the Amsterdam Grand Canal. 3. Tulips were introduced to Holland in 1593, with the bubble occurring primarily from 1634 to 1637. 4. Recent scholarship has questioned the true extent of the tulip mania, suggesting it may have been greatly exaggerated as a parable of greed and excess. Hope this would help. Thanks for watching.